tutorial level. Here we will comprehensively walk you through all the basics. The pistol station.
Please pick up the pistol using the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button. Insert the magazine into the pistol mag well. Pull back the slide using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You are now chambered around and the pistol is ready to fire. While holding the pistol with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the pistol handle and the L1 or R1 button to two-hand the pistol. Aim the pistol at the targets by lining up the sights, and squeeze the L2 or R2 button to fire. Try to hit the targets. Continue firing until the magazine is empty, and you'll notice the slide stop. In order to reload, press the circle button while holding the pistol to eject the magazine. Then place another magazine in. Press the circle button again to slide release and continue firing. You may replace that magazine before it is empty and simply continue firing.
This concludes the pistol station tutorial. The pistol station.
Please pick up the rifle using the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button. Insert the magazine into the rifle's mag. Pull back the trigger handle using the L2 or R2. Rifle using the L1 or R1 button. Then
G station.
Please pick up the SMG using the L1 or R1 button. This is the MP5. It deviates slightly in that a full magazine will not go into the magwell. First, you will have to pull the charging handle back with the L2 or R2 button and lock it in place. Then pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button and place it. Now you can release the charging handle with the L2 or R2 button, or simply hit or slap the charging handle with your offhand to release. Now you have chambered around and
The sniper rifle station.
Please pick up the sniper rifle using the L1 or R1 button. Pick up the scope with the L1 or R1 button and place it on the rail where you prefer. You may remove it by holding the L2 or R2 button, then the L1 or R1 button and repositioning it to your liking. Pick up a magazine with the L2 or R2 button and place it in the sniper rifle magwell. Pull back the charging handle using the L2 or R2 button, then release. You have now chambered around and the sniper rifle is ready to fire. While still holding the sniper rifle with your dominant hand, bring your offhand close to the handguard and press the L1 or R1 button in order to two-hand the sniper rifle. Aim the rifle at the targets by looking through the scope, and squeeze the L2 or R2 button to fire. In order to adjust the zoom of the scope, use the L2 or R2 button to turn the scope's dial. Try to hit the targets. There are targets placed further up the hill for you to shoot. In order to reload, pull the magazine out with the L2 or R2 button, and simply repeat the process of loading the sniper rifle.
This concludes the sniper rifle station tutorial. Shotgun station. First, you're going to need to load your shotgun.
Please pick up the ammo box with the L1 or R1 button. Then with your offhand, slide the tray out using the L1 or R1 button. From here, you can take the individual shells out of the box by holding the L2 or R2 button, then the L1 or R1 button. Or you can slide the tray out to expose the desired amount of ammo, flip the box over the table, and press the L2 or R2 button on the same hand to drop the amount of exposed ammo. Now pick up the individual shells with the L1 or R1 button and load them into the shotgun. Depending on the shotgun, pull back the charging handle with the L2 or R2 button, or pump the forestock with your offhand. The shotgun is now ready to fire. You'll notice there is a spare round on the side of the shotgun. Hold the L2 or R2 button and then the L1 or R1 button to take it. If you so choose, make your way through the target course on your left. Shotgun. This is the loot station. You will find different loot boxes and crates that may contain weapons, armor, or ammo. The L1 or R1 button. The consumables. This is the hand combat station.
Cię zabił, parchantę!
This is the loadout station. Here, we will walk you through how to set up and customize your weapon, armor, and utility loadout on your person. We would suggest that you take the time to experiment and learn the characteristics of each weapon that you collect. First, for the weapon loadout. Please pick up the rifle with the L1 or R1 button. Then pick up the optic sight with the L1 or R1 button, and place it on the rail where you prefer. Do the same for the laser sight. You may remove it by holding the L2 or R2 button, then press the L. The extraction.